This is Dan Crowley. If there's one thing I know, it's business leaders feel frustrated when their company operates without earning a profit. That's why I use coaching sessions to show them how to use a 6-step plan that gives them the clarity and confidence they will need to grow their business so they can add more zeros to their bank account. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. The topic is search engine optimization, SEO strategies, unpacking the essentials for business growth. This is part of the digital transformation for single establishment professional firm series. This is a 52-week series, so if you haven't looked at any of the previous videos, do so when you finish with this one. But just know that we got plenty more to come. All right, let's talk about our problem. As we've been discussing and throughout this series, by 2040, it's been estimated that 95% of purchases will be through e-commerce platforms. They will be done through the internet. That means, and answers and raises a question, I should say, and that is, will you be ready? Will you be ready as a business owner, as a business leader, as an entrepreneur, as a professional service firm owner? Will you be ready for e-commerce? Will you be ready to take advantage of the 95% of people, or the 95% of purchases that will be done on the internet? If you're not, that's why you're here, because we are talking about solutions, and the number one solution to this problem would be for you to convert your traditional goods and services into digital product offers, especially if you are a service-based business. You want to make sure that you have the ability, you have the process, the tools, the infrastructure, the systems in place for people to schedule your service so that you don't have to waste your time trying to do the basic heavy lifting that any basic internet marketing tool can do for you. All right, so let's go ahead and dive on into the actual 3 topics that we'll be discussing in regards to SEO strategies. Topic number 1, on-page SEO optimization for content and keywords. So again, search engine optimization. The long and short of it is search engine optimization represents how your content shows up on the internet when someone goes to Google and they type in specific keywords or phrases. So for example, if you're looking for a notary and you type in, public notary, Los Angeles, California, then that public notary Los Angeles, California represents the keyword phrase in that case. You type that, you hit enter, and then what happens is Google's servers, its search engine, then searches its servers to see if there's any content that they have that's related to the query that you just put in. And if there is, it's going to put out a list of results that you can then click through those results and go find the information you need to solve the problem that you have. But there's levels to this, and as we just kind of covered with SEO, there's a on-page and off-page. So let's talk about on-page first. So on-page SEO is there to help enhance the visibility of your content within the search engines. So think about there's a platform called Moz, and they pretty much do SEO, search engine optimization work. They have a lot of great content. Definitely encourage you to check them out. But they have a guide that basically gives you the on-page SEO 101, which gives you the specific factors that you're going to need to be focused on in order to improve your search engine rankings. Action step 4, on-page SEO optimization for content and keywords. You want to optimize your website content with relevant keywords, meta tags, and header tags to improve search engine visibility. Behind the scenes of every web page, there are elements in play that help search engines know how to file the page, in a sense, categorize it. And one of those, some of those things are the keywords, which are the actual words that we will use, that people are putting into the search engine to find information, as well as things called meta tags. Meta tags are an additional type of SEO element that allows, a web page element, I should say, that allows you to store information in it so that the search engines know how to file the page. And then the header tags, so things like your H1, so your H1, H2, H3, those are your header tags. So the content that you include in those header tags is going to help the search engines know how to file your page on its server, so that when people type in certain words, your information comes up. One platform that you can go do your keyword research on is the Google platform. They have a keyword planner tool through their Google Ads platform. And you can go in and search to find out the search volume of words, i.e. how many times people are using that keyword in the search engines on a monthly basis, so that lets you know which keywords you need to be targeting. Because again, if you don't, the last thing you want to do is put all this time, energy, and effort into improving your SEO to only target keywords that people aren't necessarily, your target market isn't using to find the type of content that you have to offer. All right. So moving right along, off-page SEO and building quality backlinks. So quality backlinks enhance domain authority and search rankings. So one of the major questions in the world of SEO is, how do I actually get my content to rank? I've taken the time to do my on-page SEO. I have my keywords that have search volume based upon the research that I've done. I have keywords that get good search volume. I have them, in my meta tags. I have them in my header tags. I have them sprinkled throughout my content, but I'm still not ranking. I'm still not showing up on the first pages of Google. What's happening? Well, off-page SEO is what's happening. And off-page SEO, just basically when you think off-page SEO, just think backlinks. Backlinks being links that other websites that have high search rankings have linked to your content. That's what a backlink basically represents. So if you're going back to Moz, if you're a platform that writes about search engine optimization, and a popular site like with authority like Forbes writes an article and they link to your article, that's a backlink. A very high quality backlink at that. So the quality of the backlink depends upon the current ranking of the site that is coming from. So if you get backlinks from websites that have little to no authority or ranking themselves, then that's not going to help you boost your SEO efforts to get your content on the first page of Google. You have to have backlinks from authority websites. So in this case, Backlinko's strategy for acquiring high quality backlinks to improve authority. So Backlinko is another popular platform that talks about search engine optimization, but they specifically have some very good strategies to help you get some backlinks. For example, becoming a source for reporters and bloggers. So there's a website called Help a Reporter Out, Haro. And that is basically a site that connects someone like you, content creator, with people in the press, popular press, because they're always looking for stories. So you have a story to tell. They're looking for a story to tell. So Haro connects the two. And it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. And but you're gonna have to put some work in. But it does, and it will work. Okay. So you just got to put the work in. There's plenty of other strategies. I'll post a link to these resources in the description. Go check them out. But, that's just one, becoming a source that reporters want to link back to. All right. Action step for off-page SEO and building quality backlinks. You want to develop a backlink strategy focusing on creating shareable content and reaching out to industry influence for collaboration. So if you're an accountant, sticking with our tax accountant example, if you're a tax accountant and you want to increase your SEO backlinks, the first things you're going to have to do is create, good content, good shareable content. So as we see here, Backlinko created a piece of content called the Complete SEO Checklist. Now, if you are a an authority site and you're looking and you're talking about SEO and you're trying to have some references for your readers to go back to, this is most likely going to be a link. I mean, a piece of content that you're going to want to link back to. It's shareable, it's good, and it's going to help your reader achieve, help them solve their problem. All right. So you got to do the same thing with your content. So if you're if you're a tax accountant, the complete tax prep guide for 2024. You know what I mean, or the complete tax prep checklist for entrepreneurs or for solopreneurs. The complete tax prep checklist for small business. Like that's what you're gonna have to create, some sort of piece of content like that, so that when a site like, let's just say, Forbes is talking about tax season, and they want to help their readers, obviously, so they would link. You will be giving them an opportunity to link back to you because you have the complete. Because again, Forbes pretty much caters to your business leaders, so your executives, your entrepreneurs, your owners. So those are the individuals that you want to talk to as a tax accountant. So you would write the complete tax prep checklist for startups. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And then that's linkable, shareable content. You can talk with industry influence to collaborate. You can do so much, but that's what you got to do. All right, moving right along. Next topic, local SEO for small businesses. Local SEO is a beautiful thing because it allows you to boost your visibility for local-based searches that builds trust. So think about it. If you're a tax accountant in Los Angeles and there's a startup in the tech industry, they build sales platforms for people that want to talk about SEO. Let's say obviously they're going to need help with their tax season. So again, one of the things that these people might do, they might go to Google and type in tax accountant Los Angeles. So the Los Angeles component is what makes it is what makes it local SEO. Because now what the search engine is going to do, it's going to look for relevant content that is specific to tax accountant, that's related to the specific geographical Los Angeles of Los Angeles. So it's just not going to show you tax accountant information from around the world. It's going to only show you what's relevant to your area, Los Angeles. That's the beautiful thing about local SEO. So take advantage of that. And Google My Business is one of the best ways for you to take advantage of that, because it is a profile that you can optimize for local visibility and customer reviews. So when people type in tax accountant Los Angeles, or in this case, notary near me, for example, then if there are notaries in your local area, they're the ones that are going to show up first, as opposed to notaries that are outside of that specific geographical geographical location that you included within your search. So you can take advantage of this. Set up one of the first things you're gonna let's move right along. So action step for local SEO for small businesses. Your action step here is you want to claim and optimize your Google My Business listing, which is going to then make you encourage customers to leave you a review, and always make sure you have consistent NAP information. So NAP stands for name, address, and phone number. Again, local SEO, one of the factors that helps you rank higher is making sure that on your website, on your social media profiles, on your Google My Business profile, as well as any other business profile that you have out there, the name, the business address, and the business phone number is consistent, because that's on the back end how the search engine is determining whether or not you are who you say you are. So if your website has a different name, address, and phone number, your social media has a different name, address, and phone number, and then your Google My Business profile has a different name, address, and phone number, it's going to be hard for the search engines to verify that you are who you say you are, so they're going to rank you lower. All right? So make sure that you're just taking the time to get these things done. All right? So, question. Looks like I didn't actually update our question this week, ladies and gentlemen, but I have it right here in my hand. So disregard what you see on the screen here. That's not our question of the week. our actual question of the week is, let's see. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. So this is why I gotta make sure that I still do my reviews. So I'm gonna just do a little something different right now. This is the first. We're gonna actually do a live edit during the actual broadcast. So our question is supposed to be, how do you think SEO impacts the way you discover and interact with businesses? So now, our question of the week. How do you think SEO impacts the way you discover and interact with businesses online? So, however you believe it impacts you is how your SEO is going to impact your potential and future customers. So think about it, comment below so we can get the discussion started. But how do you think SEO impacts the way you discover and interact with businesses? Because most likely it's the same with your customers. So on that note, if you want to learn more, comment below, go digital, so we can get the party started. This is Dhane Crowley. As always, it has been a pleasure. Let me know what I can do to help. Peace.